Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So as we all know, Demar Derozan and the San Antonio Spurs are going to be going their separate ways this NBA offseason, and there's been some rumors out there that Demar Derozan said that if Kyle Lowry re-signs with the Toronto Raptors, which we all know is not 100%, but if that does happen, he would be interested in actually rejoining the Toronto Raptors, who of course he had so many great successful seasons with. So for today's video, guys, we are going to put Demar Derozan back on the Raptors, do a mini off-season rebuild for the Raptors, and see if we can get this team back on track, just because I really think that this season was kind of a fluke for them. I don't think they're a bad team. I do think this lottery pick that they are about to get is going to really help them going forward. But regardless, like, they still have such a talented roster. It's just, you know, we all know that injury and COVID and all that stuff like that, man, really did affect this team, and I think they'll definitely be back better than ever next NBA season, guys. So before we get going on this, if you guys don't mind dropping that like, 1,000 likes is always the goal, and always greatly appreciated, man. It only takes a second of your time, and remember, man, it really does help to expand the channel, you know, to other audiences and all that good stuff. So yes, we do have DeMar on the Raptors at the making of this video, and what I did for his contract, because Kyle Lowry said that he kind of wants like a $25 million contract for like 2 seasons. So I matched DeMar on that, man. 2 years, $25 million. Because at that point, you know, Kyle Lowry, I could see him retiring after those 2 seasons, or maybe using that last season to do like a low-key ring chase, which, you know, if he makes it to the age of 38 and he wants to ring chase for last season of his career, whatever, I don't really have an issue with that. And then Demar Derozan at that point would be 34. So I will say I could see DeMar trying to seek out that last, like, long-term contract, just because he is coming off of like a 20-point, 5 rebound, 7 assist season, something like that. He was actually a bit higher in scoring, but I know the Spurs and him not really been utilized as much and stuff like that, man. But yeah, like early on before the All-Star break, this guy was killing it. Like, I really think he should have been an All-Star, but I could also see why some other guys got over him too. But regardless, this guy's still playing top-notch basketball. So yeah, match him on the contract, gets him to the age of 34. Then at that point, it's like, you know, he can also do a little low-key, you know, ring chasing if he needs to do it, man. But beyond DeMar, you know, we got Fred VanVleet, we got Pascal Siakam, who's listed as center, so he must be playing some center as of late for the Raptors. I know they just got Kem Birch, who I actually predicted in a previous rebuild about the Raptors re-signing. People keep on commenting on that video saying that I predicted that. But yeah, I still like him at power forward. You got OG out there, you got Chris Boucher, Gary Trent Jr. This team, in my opinion, man, is in a really good place. And plus, we do have that draft pick. So as far as the lineup goes, really the only big time issue I'm seeing is that, you know, for me, like, DeMar small forward is the way he needs to be playing, either that or the power forward position. I don't really like him at the 2 spot anymore, especially because you got Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry already taking care of that, and Gary Trent at the 2 spot for probably a backup in this case. But the thing is, like, you know, OG probably has to go to the bench, or we're looking at, you know, doing the small ball lineup with Siakam at center. I guess a lot of it is going to come down to who we actually get in the NBA draft. So for the draft, I did give the Raptors the 8th pick right now based off their record, and, you know, based off of if like draft odds and lottery did not exist, they would have the 8th pick in the draft. It did like a simulation generated thingy out there. So yeah, as far as the coach, I'm still bringing back Nick Nurse. I still like him as a head coach, so we're definitely good with that. So let's go to this NBA draft. 8th pick in the draft. I'm thinking center is probably what this team mostly needs. I guess maybe, like, if we don't get, like, the player we really want right there, then you look maybe to a shooting guard, because, you know, eventually, like, Kyle Lowry will retire, and then Fred VanVleet goes to point guard, Gary Trent at the 2 spot, then you need that backup shooting guard, I guess. So those are really the only positions that I can really think of, man. But let's go ahead and sim to user picks, see who's even available at this point. Maybe it's a best available, maybe it's even a trade the draft pick type of scenario, right, man? So as far as guys available, I guess we'll go to overall like this, man. We got Jonathan Kuminga right here. We got Jalen Johnson, Moses Moody, Jaden Springer, James Bouknight. James. James is actually not a bad nickname. James Bouknight, man. No center really worth reaching for at 8. I guess Charles Bassey is fine, but not for the 8th pick in the draft. So yeah, this is actually really tough. I'm almost like keen on trading it away and just trying to, like, because obviously if you're trying to get Kyle Lowry back, Demar Derozan, you want to go all in on trying to win a championship, man. So let's hit up this trade finder and see what's actually available for that pick. So we have the 8th pick right there. I think at this point, too, I really don't want to toss an OG. I like OG. He's a good all-around player. He's only 24. They signed him to a $60 million per season contract, so obviously the Toronto Raptors like him, too. So I don't really want to toss him into a trade. We got to get Chris Boucher back, so really don't have too much we can offer up here. It might just be the draft, because I really don't want to give him Malachi Flynn either. He's been a bucket for this team as of late. So, yeah, we'll just offer up the draft pick, see what is available via this. Here we got Vucevic from the Bulls, which honestly is not really a bad trade because the Bulls did just give up some draft picks. Now, for the Bulls, obviously, it's like, yes, they would take an L on this in the sense that they give up 2 first-round picks, but at least this, they solidify a lottery pick out of it. We got Colin Sexton. We got Tristan Thompson, Aaron Smith, Zubats. Okay. Derek Favors, De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a great trade, but I don't see that happening in real life, man. But, yeah, really good trade there. Monte Morris, Miles Turner, Davis Bertans. Ooh, not a bad trade at all, man. Pacers get a nice draft pick for the rebuild, and Miles Turner, in my opinion, fits in instantly for this team. You get some 3-point scoring with Davis Bertans off the bench. I like that trade so far. We got Isaiah Stewart, John Wall. I wouldn't be totally against trading away Isaiah Stewart if the Pistons got Evan Mobley, but I love Isaiah Stewart, so I really don't want to actually do that. I guess Mobley's more of a 4 anyway, but if it might get like the 8th pick in the draft, then it wouldn't be like the end of the world. I wouldn't be happy about it, but it would be kind of like those like it is what it is situations. Yeah, I think out of all these trades, the one that makes the most sense is again Miles Turner and Davis Bertans. For the 8th pick in the draft, we take care of 2 spots, defense, 3-point shooting right there. It's a great trade in my opinion, man. Now, obviously, there's some guys that are really good available right here, but getting Demar and Lowry back definitely changes up the direction of this team. So let's do that trade right there, man. And that definitely takes care of that for us. So now at this point, I really want to get Chris Boucher back. And we got David Duke. Yeah, I'm not going to get him on the team. Actually, probably a beast. I don't know, man. Chris Boucher back on the team option. Great. Aaron Baines, let him walk. Rodney Hood, let him walk. And then we got DeAndre Bembry. For $2 million, I'll bring him back on the team. Okay. Qualifying offer is going to pay Gary Trent Jr. some money. Although we might just accept the qualifying offer at this point. And honestly, man, we got some money to work with up in here, guys. And a lot of that's probably because of, where's he at? It's because Gary Trent's probably due some money. So it's like, we probably have to, like, pay him. He's actually not even showing up on here. So, yeah, let's go to the bird rights. Yeah, nothing going on with that, man. Damn, it's like, who do we even go for now? There's a lot of things going on here, guys. Okay, what we could do, I was hearing rumors about Lauri Markkanen. I don't really like the idea of him on the team. Jarrett Allen. You just get Serge back. We get Serge back. Boucher back at power forward. That could kind of work. Andre Drummond. I was hearing rumors about Drummond to the Raptors before anyway. So let's do this, man. Let's get Drummond. 1-year deal. Give him a nice little payday. Now, assuming I don't have to... Here, round trade's there. Okay. That's all fine. Okay, Gary Trent still there, man. We must not have rights on Gary Trent. Is that kind of what I'm seeing right here, man? He's not even, like, showing up on my list. I'm completely blind, which could very well be the case. Oh, there we go. He's listed as a small forward. Okay, I was very confused. Okay, so, yeah, he wants about $18 million. Let's make sure he gets paid. I mean, Drummond I don't really see happening anyway, so, yeah, I'm not too upset about that. And, okay, there we go. We got Gary Trent on the team. We still got a little cha-ching freed up here. So, LaMarcus Aldridge is retired. That's not going to happen. Hassan Whiteside, pretty cheap contract, shot blocking, rebounding, a body out there. Not a bad little idea. Let's get Hassan Whiteside. Cheap contract, man. I don't mind giving these guys a little bit of a payday if it's a 1-year deal. So we'll do that. And, yeah, we got a lot of money here available, guys. Oh my God, this is kind of crazy. Just how many, guys we have, available to us. I feel like I'm good to go. I don't really want to, expend money just to spend it. And then at that point, it might start getting a little bit unrealistic. But the expected contracts are not bad. So I don't know if 2K did some sort of update to the game. I'm not really sure, man. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. I'm happy with the team so far. So, yeah, Rudy Gay back on the... you know what, man? Give me Rudy Gay. He ain't going to play, though. He ain't going to... Stanley Johnson not going to play either. Yeah, give me Rudy Gay. Sure, why not? Okay, let's simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so this is the team listed as of right now. I am going to put Pascal Siakam back at the power forward position, just because I feel like that makes the most sense for him. So he goes to an 8-8 overall, so his range is not as bad. So yeah, and then we got Miles Turner for the starting center. Bench we got OG, Hassan Whiteside, Chris Boucher. So Hassan definitely loses the mids in this case. I mainly got him just because, it was a dude to have on the team. Let's get Gary Trent up there in minutes, and we also got Davis Bertans. Now, at this point, too, you're probably... Malachi Flynn, I feel like should be getting some minutes, too. Let's get him, some minutes. Just, we don't really got much for a backup point guard as of right now. So, yeah, we'll get him at, about 10 minutes per game. And, a lot of times, too, you can run the offense through Demar DeRozan. You can have Fred play the point guard spot, so whatever really works. But, yeah, definitely a balanced team here in this case here, man. I'm actually really digging it. It's a really good, solid squad. And, yeah, I mean... I feel like it's just a good assembled team. So will it win a championship? Well, I can't really guarantee that, of course. But on paper, man, I feel like it is kind of fills out some of the missing pieces that the Raptors were lacking this NBA season. So, yeah, as far as the system proficiency, we got the 3.5-star balance system. Definitely good with that. Let's go ahead, guys, and simulate this NBA season. I'm going to predict probably Eastern Conference. I'm going to say maybe like a 5th or 4th seed. This team really balls out 4th seed. I'm going to say probably a 5th seed, though. High 40s on the season. So let's go ahead and simulate through this right here. So, yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section below, man. What do you feel like the Toronto Raptors are missing? Like, yo, we actually kind of balling out here, man. Do you feel like it was just a fluke season where there was injuries going on, stuff like that, man? They just never really could get the chemistry going. You know, I know Fred VanVleet said, bro, that, like, you know, when he was sick and stuff, he said he lost like 20 or 30 pounds or something like that. And, I mean, I will say, you know, I've lost weight before one time, you know, back at band camp. And, no, I'm just joking. I was never in band. Also never lost weight. But, yeah, like, you feel good, but that might be like 5 to 10 pounds. You're doing it gradually so your body can, like, adjust. Like, I cannot imagine just, like, losing 30 pounds from being sick and then trying to play basketball, especially at the end. What is going on here, man? Good old 2K, bro. By the way, bro, this game right here is GOAT. Give me 1 second, man. I'll be right back. Okay, my apologies, guys. I did have to redo the simulation. I always hold my breath whenever the game crashes just because I'm like, okay, like, what did 2K just put in the update that's going to make it so I can't do these type of videos anymore? But looks like it was just a one-time crash. The team finished with a record of 48-33, which is around what I was predicting anyway, so I'm pretty happy about that at least. But, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, DeMar and Kyle Lowry, like, at their best, was never really able to win Toronto a championship. Those guys together, I should say. But obviously, they go through LeBron, but now you got Kevin Durant in the Eastern Conference. So, I don't know, man. I don't want to say it's impossible because, you know, before they didn't really have Pascal Siakam either. So, we got James Harden MVP, Jalen Suggs Rookie of the Year on the Magic, Cody Zeller 6-man. That's very surprising. Isaac Defensive Player, DeAndre Ayton Most Improved, and Steve Nash Coach of the Year. All-NBA first. All-NBA second and All-NBA third, so no Toronto Raptors making it. That's okay. We're not really built like that anyway. We are 4th in the Eastern Conference, so we're in the Bucks, Brooklyn Nets bracket, which kind of sucks, but the Bucks are 2nd seed or 8th seed for whatever reason. Let's go to these player stats real quick here, though, man. So we got DeMar, 17 points, 5 assists per game, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Pascal. 16, 4, and 8. I'm sorry, 7 for Kyle Lowry. Fred VanVleet doing his scoring out there, you know, 12 and 8 with 2 blocks per game for Miles Turner. Honestly, like, these stats don't really surprise me. Just because everybody on this team has, like, you know, I just see a team, like I was saying earlier, man. Like, I don't really see, like, one superstar. I just see a whole bunch of really good basketball players, which sometimes that could be a pretty good thing for any team out there looking to win a championship. So, here we go. First round, we have the Atlanta Hawks simulate round right here. See how this goes. And, well, we got eliminated in the first round. So, I don't know, man. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe you should use the draft pick. I don't really know, man. Yeah. Kind of a fail. I don't really have any other way around it, man. The team did not win a championship. We got ousted in the first round. So, I guess maybe the best way to sum up this video is, you know, sometimes it's, at least we lost to the championship team, the Atlanta Hawks. But sometimes it's just okay to move on, man. You know, for this video, the idea was to be like, okay, like, what if they do bring back Lowry and DeMar Derozan? Do I necessarily think that's what they should do? Well, based off the results of this, no. But also, just, I mean, if the contract's right, sure, why not, man? But I don't know, like something about them just having that extra $25 to $50 million to use on new players, you know, really give the reins of the team to Fred VanVleet, who's kind of been like the shadow of Kyle Lowry since his career started here. You know, having Pascal Siakam, who obviously was an all-star, you know, an all-star star 2 seasons ago. Chris Boucher is up and coming, man. Malachi Flynn looks great. You're going to have yourself a lottery pick. It's like Gary Trent Jr. I already mentioned him, man. So, I think it's okay to just move on to those guys and just, you know, close that old window and see what the new window has to bring, man. So, what y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. I do apologize for the crash of the game. I know it's not my fault, but still, it's like 2K needs to be better. But that's all we got, man. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.